Hi everybody, welcome to the channel. My name's Peter and I've decided I want to start documenting my hobby, working on cars and take a gamble. So I've actually bought a crash damaged car from auction, completely blind, don't know if it runs or if it mechanically is sound. It was more of a slightly impulse buy, but I thought I'd take a gamble. I'm quite keen to document, as I said, but see what I can learn from yourselves, sharing the pains, the ups and downs of working on cars. And at the end of this series, I'll be looking to share with you the costings, how much I paid for the car, all the parts that I've needed to repair the car to get back on the road again, and then hopefully on the back of that, then deciding what to do with it. The car was originally bought for my wife. She's always wanted this car, but being completely honest, we couldn't afford justifying paying the full price of the car, so I ended up buying one at Copart, and it was delivered just the other week. So without further ado, I'll jump straight in and show you the car. So I didn't manage to do a video of the delivery, so I took a couple of pictures which I'll paste in now. So as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I bought the car blind from Copart. It's marked as Category S. It's a BMW X1 67 plate with one owner from new. It's got a full service history via the main dealer. And overall, the car is in really good nick. As you can see, it's had a front end knock. All the wheels were straight, which is brilliant. So I'm not sure why it's been categorised as Category S. So it'll be interesting to see what happens when we rip off the front end and see the actual damage behind all the broken plastic bumper, etc. But yeah, the car itself drives nicely actually. Driven it around on the driveway, and yeah, starts first time every time. Reminding me there's a headlight missing and the bonnet is open, which obviously we know because of the front end knock. Overall, the leather's in really good nick. There's no tears or marks at all, and everything works. I'm really happy with the buy, given I hadn't even seen it running prior to bidding. As I said, I bought it completely blind. So let's get straight into the garage and let's start stripping down the front end. Right, on initial inspection, it would appear it's relatively straight actually. Got the front end, which has all gone in obviously, and the crash bar. Interesting enough though, the actual airbag sensor on the front, just put the airbags, has actually been broken. No idea what the other bit is, but the main thing is none of the airbags have gone off, which is a godsend. Obviously one of the headlights is missing, but I noticed it was on the back in the boot, thankfully. So I'll test that in a later video and see if it's working. And if it is, brilliant. Then we can look to repair that. But overall, doesn't look like the engine is touching anything. Looks really good. The rad pack is all intact. There's coolant in the tank, which is even better. So it shows there's no leaks. I've had the engine running before for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and yeah, no leaks, no oil leaks either. So all the radiators appear to be intact. The actual radiators themselves all look straight, so that's a huge win. I can see some of the brackets down here are broken, but overall it all appears to be okay, which is brilliant news. Yeah, even the aircon pipes all intact. There's a slight mark there, but overall they're all in good nick. obviously this bar down the bottom will need to be replaced, and the arms that are attached to the body. The crash bar will need to be replaced. That looks like it's been pulled down and pushed in. This bar up here may need replacing. That's probably why they've marked it as category S. So when the car was delivered, I couldn't actually open the bonnet. The bonnet had actually snapped. Hangers had actually snapped inside, and yeah, could not open it. Thankfully myself and the delivery driver was able to break open the bonnet. Right, let's carry on ripping off the rest of the front end. Slam panel and all the other bits next. Right, as you can see, all the front end is all stripped down now. I've taken off most of the damaged panels now. You can see there's damage on here. There's a crack here, and they've been pushed down. Similar on the other side. There is a crack actually and break, and those arms have dropped down when it's been impacted. But overall, the radiator is all intact. These arms will replace anyway, but the actual rad pack itself looks relatively straight. I'm very pleasantly surprised actually. It all looks intact. There's no leaks, there's no breaks in any of the mounts around the mad pack. It's all fine. You can see a bit of rubbing on the aircon pipes, but they all look intact and all good. The actual pipes behind feeding the intercooler and the aircon unit all look good. So yeah, hopefully we can get away quite lightly. I said I'm no expert, but I'm surprised it's been labelled as Cat S. None of the airbags have gone off, which is brilliant news. Other than the 2 slam panels, yeah, the damage looks pretty superficial. So yeah, thank you for watching today, guys. Yeah, like and subscribe if you'd like to follow the rest of the series. The next episode we'll look to test a headlight. I'm quite anxious on headlights, see if it's still working. If it is, brilliant, that's a huge win. And hopefully we can just repair, plaster weld the mounts back on. If we can, that's a massive win. I'm quite anxious about doing any sort of coding, and headlights themselves are very expensive. These are the full kind of dual xenon headlights. So yeah, they're not cheap. I think they're several £100 the other day when I checked. But yeah, overall, I'm really impressed. So as I said, thank you for watching today, guys. Like and subscribe, and see you at the next video.